Welcome back, everyone, to the Song of Waves and Wind, where last time I collected provisions for Mazadi's army, and now it's time to find out what Ulashar needs. What's wrong now?
Glorfindel and Inkanush have gone ahead to Zajana, and they sent me to find you.
If you have resolved matters here to your satisfaction, let us make for the city. I will tell you what I know of its history on the way. The road to Zajana lies northwest of here. All right, I will do that as soon as I take care of one more errand for Mizadi, all right? All right, I'm ready to go on our way.
Be careful. The Ordachai here are skilled and quite formidable.
Wonderful.
Investigate the Ordachai camp to the south, but be careful. The Ordachai are hardened and quite skilled here in the south. Do not engage with them if it can be helped.
All right, so enter Jean Golod without arousing suspicion. Avoid detection by the Ordokai guarding the camp. Yeah, right. Okay, so I have to get through here without arousing suspicion. I mean, a heavily armed hobbit just strolling into their camp. What could possibly be dangerous to that? Alright, let's see what we've got here. I presume that these are the ones I'm supposed to. Well, it doesn't give a failure condition for it. But you have discovered Jag Golold. But I would presume. Well, this seems to be not too difficult to get through here all the way now. I need to find Coño Boro within this area. Now, Coño Boro. Is this him? No, that is a different Boro. I'll have to find around here somewhere. I can't even remember. I don't think I'm supposed to take out the entire camp while trying to do this. I mean, it would be nice to do so, make things so much more convenient, but that's another matter. Actually, sometimes when you're looking for a specific person, they're at some hidden place or something like that. But it might not be the case today. So, is this someone on the fringe of the camp? Because there's someone that they're thinking, nah, they'll have to be in a major camp. I mean, we're talking about a Boro here. Hey, maybe I could listen in at the back of the camp. Listen in the back of the camp means is there anyone inside the tent of significance? Nope. Ah, yes, now I recall. They like to separate in targets for quests like this in an outlying part of the camp. And what about this area right up here? Corneoboro spots you. You must defeat him before he raises the alarm. Corneoboro, okay. Rude! I know. Me sneaking into their camp and trying to capture them isn't exactly what I would call the height of politeness either, but that's another matter. Okay, there you go. You go. Are you ready to just to quit? There you go. Okay, fine. And now here is Konyaboro. Right, you have. What to do? Uh, fall to the ground, get up slowly, shake his head, and walk all the way up here in an instant? Wow! He's got skills! Enough! I yield! I will accompany you back to the so-called Shara's camp. All right, we got a prisoner. I think that operation was successful.
You've done it. Ah, this one looks quite formidable. Did he put up much of a fight?
A little bit at first, but he decided that surrender was the better choice.
We are to question the prisoner now. I would request your aid if you are willing.
All right, I suppose I can do that. Let's have a little interrogation system. We will find out the truth of Barshud's path from him, no matter the cost in time or blood. Oh boy, she is planning to really rack it up.
We are to question the prisoner now. I would request your aid if you are willing.
I suppose we can do that. We are back here, I guess. Yeah. All right. What are we going to do about this? Question the Boro, please. I will not tell you what you want to know, northern swine. Huh. Really? Tell us what we want to know. Where is Barshud headed? I know not this Barshud.
Lies. Protecting him will not help you. I assure you of that.
Release me, or the might of Orak will descend upon you. Do not fear Ordak or you. I do not think that he speaks the truth. He's close to breaking. I can feel it. He's scared, but still feels duty bound.
Where is Barshud? I know he passed through here.
Tell us what you want to know, and we shall grant you both food and freedom. Resist us, and it will not go well for you. We know Barshud spoke with you. The other Ordakai gave you away for coin. We can keep you here for as long as it takes.
Enough. Barshud passed through, Jackalob, but only briefly.
On your word that you will grant my freedom, I will tell you what I know. Then you have it. He is headed for Zajana. Something about the rallying of an army. He could speak of little else. That's all he said to me on the matter. Pineleaf, could you grab that bowl of stew on the table and put it in front of the Boro? Nilma, we'll see to his bonds in a moment. All right. Okie dokie. A bowl of stew. Make sure. Oh, that stew. Right. One bowl of food. There we go. All right, and Tunumura. Oh, the quest ring is here. I knew he would crack. No one can resist a good stew, or even my stew. Oh, is this some of that stew that I created earlier? Oh well. Well, what do you say about that? Now that we know that Barshud is headed to Zajana, we can make our own way there as well. Well, that's good because I have other things taking me there. So I take it we're going to Zajana next?
Thanks to you. Now we know where Barshud is headed.
We must make for Zajana immediately. It seems that I have several matters to attend to there. So do I! So do I.
Now that we know Barshud headed to Zajana, we can make our own way there as well.
Yes. Now, he is headed towards Itigal. We could make our own way there as well. Oh, Barshood's made. Okay, she's now saying Itigal instead of Itigal. Okay, fine. Oh, because he's going to Itigal through Zajana, I suppose, or something like that. But first, we must speak with the Dorwards, the leaders of Zajana. They have sent emissaries warning the war if I must march on their city. I must convey to them that I mean them no harm. If possible, I could even use their help in locating and capturing Barshood. My scouts report Zajana is a city at war with itself. Part of the city is controlled by a council of Orkai, and part of the city is controlled by three Dorwards. I believe that we are on the same side as these Dorwards, though I don't think that they know it yet. I would ask that you accompany me and a small few others that I trust to Zajana, that I may speak with these Dorwards and try to enlist them as allies. Would you accompany me? Okay, so I need to accompany you. So, to Zajana for the next part. Well, Ushar, are you ready for our trip to Zajana?
You must excuse me, for my knowledge of the histories of men is sparse.
Much of what I knew of them I learned from the wagging tongues of my captors in Imaxdul, but this must suffice. The city that you see before us was once named uh, Jajan, the city of gates, but with the passage of time the name gradually changed, becoming Zajana. When a great conflagration of unknown origin burned such an old city to the ground, the ruling Ibili, or elders, established the first triumvirate, the Council of Three, to govern the reborn city. They gave it the name of Zajana, the City of Keys, to herald the dawning of a new era for the city of the scholars. Okay, so I'm trying to see the difference because of the way they pronounce things. Zah, because the JHs tend to be J-ish in their style. Is this a difference between a aspirated and non-aspirated version? How do you? I don't even know how to do it. Forget it. Anyway, okay, it's ruled by scholars. All right, fine. But Ordach hungered for land and treasure, and when that empire seized the city more than 120 years ago, that's around the time of the Stone Den, isn't it? Yeah. They changed the name again, and now it was Jajan, a puppet fiefdom held beneath the whole's distant boot. Gladly, the story doesn't end there. Let us proceed to Chav Antax, the overgate to the city, and I will tell you what happened only the last year and continued to this day. Okay, let me. Well, last year, the terrible enemy called the Flies came along and drove out the Ordach. Well, we know that they didn't drive out all the Ordach because. Oh, okay, that's the city up there. We know the Flies didn't drive out all the Ordach because they still hold a part of the city from what I've been told. But it seems like those. Well, I was going to say flies are persistent, but it looks like the bees are equally persistent. It is the land of insects! Well, I think I proved that earlier. Well, insects and spiders. Beginning to think the arthropods are taking over. This is certainly not a tiny city, and quite an impressive gate that I see approaching. Ah, well, what do you think about it, Ulushar?
This is the Overgate, one of the two famous gates that guards the pass through Mojana.
The other gate lies in the southern wall of the city and blocks the road to the desert kingdoms beyond. But I told you that I wished to finish my tale. With so many of the soldiers of Orach and Shagana fighting away in the north during the last year, the people of Jijan rose up against the oppressors. During the Scholars' Revolt, sometimes called the Second Blue Mutiny, they seized control of the western side of the city and pushed east until they were stopped by the remaining Ordokai garrison. Widespread fighting and ensuing fires split the city into twain, and it remains so today. Now the free portion of the city is once again called Zajana and is ruled by a group of 5, the Door Wards. The Orak-controlled district of the city remains Zajan, and a new triumvirate governs there. They believe the second Blue Mutiny will end as did the first, crushed quickly by Orak 100 years ago. But as of yet, it has not, and the city remains divided. Let's continue onwards into the city. All right, so let's head into Zajana proper and see what this is like. Let's see, City of Scholars. All right. Oh, that looks a bit like the gate. All right. For a while there, I was trying to figure what in the world was represented by that flag. But okay. Now I will presume I will see other similar flags. Yes, because there's one up there. Right up into that area. Ah, what does this guy want?
This valley belongs to the Shagani, and no one else.
I came all the way here to hear that again. Hail, Pine Leaf! I bring word from Zadi Shara Ingari. Ooh. She has personally requested your aid with her campaign in Idigao when she hasn't proceeded there yet. Okay, for when she proceeds there. Okay, yeah. That's obviously the feeder quest to the next area. Well, since that's a feeder quest, we don't have to worry about it yet, right? So, that means we can continue along our way, and this time we will find a proper quest. Something tells me that this girl is not the giver of the proper quest.
There are so many cats here. There are at least 5.
Yes, there are so many to hunt for and find and pet, of course. Oh, will you help me and find some of the cats in Zajana? Find and pet cats in Zajana. 0 of 10. And fine. If I encounter any cats in the area, I will make sure I pet some of them. Ah! Ulishar!
Despite its tumultuous history, Inkanush greatly desired to consult the libraries of Zajana.
He wished to consult the libraries, for its scholars recorded much throughout the years that can be found in no other archive. Ikanush and Glorfindel had likely gone to search for these troves for the knowledge that they may seek. Okay, well, that makes sense.
We should be safe to explore the city.
It should be safe to explore as long as you remain aware that the Ordokai control the elevated district in the southern rise. Why not climb to the west and look at the commons of the city, Pineleaf? It will do you some good to learn the layout of Zajana. Afterwards, we will meet up with Glorfindel and Ikanush and determine our next course of action. Okie dokie, so climb the stairs west of the commons of Zajana. Well, that's a fountain. Those look like the western stairs. Okie dokie. Let's just avoid getting trampled by any horses while we're there. Okay, climb the stairs west of the commons. So how high do we have to climb before we are considered high enough in order to do our look? Oh, who is here? Oh! Let me get up, be nice and close so I could pet the kitty properly. There you go. Badmash! Bounder. Oh, okay. She joined the Bounders already, and I just met her. Meanwhile, a little bit more climbing. Look at the comments to learn the layout. Is this part supposed to look? A bridge to the Orak Control District is beyond the arch to the south. The Scholars District is to the north. And north is, okay, that way I guess. Or they mean north that way. Well, does it matter? Walk north into the Scholars District and find the stage. Well, I suppose. Now, did I find the right area before, or am I a little bit more? Oh, there's the stage. There's a Glorfindel here also. Glorfindel sees you approach and calls a greeting. Oh, hi.
I see that Ulishar was able to find you. I am glad.
I have learned that the theater troupe is about to perform an entertainment. Tarakar's Travelers, they are called, and if the talk I overheard is to be believed, they are supposed to be quite skilled at their craft. But the wizard has little time for such things, and he wanted to inspect Kitax, the nether gate of the Zajana, instead of waiting here for the show to begin. If you find him there, he will likely show you the fabled libraries of the city. I will tell you of Turkar and his travelers live up to the reputation when we meet next. You think I'm going to be spending so much time with Ikanush that, yeah, I suppose that's likely. Hold up. Is that a meow I heard? Yes, it is. A sleepy meow, apparently. And this one is Sahat Honey. Definitely not named after her color. Now let's see what's up the final set of stairs. We have quest rings all over the place, including another cat. Sharat. Mischief. Ah, sneaky cat. Sneaky cat. Alright, over here we've got someone who doesn't want to talk to me. Probably something level cap related. We've got the Master of Scales. Maybe weights and measures as opposed to things that are on reptiles. Let's see. Okay, we've got somebody there. We've got a couple of people there. Mission givers. And a Mizadi. I suspect the Mizadi is the one that we're going to be needing to speak to when we return in the next episode of The Song of Waves and Wind.